take the spirit of my daughter from my womb. He had passed away 8 months earlier. Please, can you help me? They say my baby's dying, but I know you can help me. The nurse went and got the fetal monitor. She placed it and moved it for it felt like 10 minutes, and then just, no, that just happens sometimes. Let me get the ultrasound machine. And I saw her bobbing with my heartbeat in the water as if a beautiful angel fish music up and down the current. It took me 30 hours to push her out, and I was very angry. The hospital said they'd cremate her for me if I let them do a post-mortem, so I did. I have her ashes mixed with femur and rib bones, so 10 times a day I would ask my son to move for me. I can't feel you moving.
Move for mommy. And he would move every time.
Tangled mash of peril and glowing threat like amber embers of towering death. A tiny purpose stood and ascertained how in this abolitionistic atmosphere he could remain, how he could fight for the essence that would be his life, the quest to grow and rest and yet to fight. The ghost head in the inner nebula of my sheltering soul enters again and the room grows cold, but there's a warrior destined to win over the clouds of darkness in the womb of sin. So small, ever conquering, too tiny to see how the life in the death would transform me. He with powerful legs and a wheel of steel stood mighty against the whispers that promised to kill. A barren land with a blade of grass on scorched terrain. No rain, no sunlight, just a fate to maintain. Not quite self-sufficient and certainly not self-contained. Divinely inspired, he by himself was sustained. Crawling through razors, breathing air stripped of good, gnawing on rawhide, sleeping on wood. There were demons to fight and curses to pull down, yet he decreed to be the new sheriff in town. Deficient functions and defective faith, pain was his comfort, his companion the wrath. His eyes beheld a horrific landscape, but his heart beheld the beauty of her face. A damsel to be delivered, a night to bring forth. None but an act of God could rival this force. Like the fingers of God reaching toward earth, her love urged him on toward his birth. She encouraged him when he would have given up to move. Inextricably linked, she knew how to soothe him, and although she never really knew until the very end the fierceness of his battle, she saw herself in him, this 3-pound boy, and concluded the matter. Formidable then and formidable now. Let's talk about raising Jah and how. A feisty younger, never afraid, ever ready to fight. She kisses his fingers in the morning and lulls him to sleep at night. Destination Jah. After coming to week 34 of a difficult pregnancy, a long, hard think about it, make efforts towards it, live every hour for a pregnancy, I was scared. And I was angry. So angry that when they came to shave and sterilize me for the Foley catheter, I was unkind. When they wheeled me downstairs to prep me for the C-section, I was on slow roast. My family gathered around me with excitement and anticipation. I scowled. And when the doctors tried to find a fit for the epidural, I smoldered. Because everyone was trying to take him from me. We had survived gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, sickle cell crisis, blood transfusions, reverse blood flow, protein in my urine, Demerol, Finnegan, Coumadin, Lovenox injections in my belly twice daily, amniocentesis, steroids to help his lungs develop, 3 months on bed rest, and the last in the hospital. I just needed to feel I could keep him safe inside me just a little longer. We were only 34 weeks and he's not gaining weight. I didn't want anyone trying to take him from me. 2 knockout docs after about 7 sticks finally couldn't find a fit for the epidural, and whoo, I had a fit. Woo. Said, Dr. Ware, I don't want to do this anymore. No, no, no! I don't want to do this! They did the procedure under general anesthesia, and I didn't get to see him for 24 hours until after he was born. When I did see him, he was so small, 3 pounds, 1 ounce. And everyone tried to prepare me for what I'd see before I saw him. How much did you know? Someone would ask casually. I'm sure he's gonna be just fine, someone said reassuringly. How much do you know? Someone asked with trepidation. Finally, my husband explained to me that Javrill's right ear didn't fully develop. It's what I now know to be microgia with atresia. And I sat looking at my kitten-sized baby, and I thought, if he dies, I'm going to eat him. And his little chin was so tiny, it seemed like the perfect place to start because I wasn't going to watch them take him from me. Not another baby. No more dead baby's bones. So you have to understand, while it didn't seem so much at the time as a choice as it did my only choice, I was going to make him safe again. But he didn't die. So I fight through pulmonary embolisms and liver resections and severe iron overload, chronic transfusions, fatigue that saddens me for his sake. I fight through self-doubt and threat of death because I didn't know that I was so beautiful inside. Thank you.